and we are going to revise together questions concerning dynamic dimensional analysis. So what is dimensional analysis? So dimensional analysis, this is just the analysis of the relationships of the fundamental physical quantities which are what? Purely mechanical in nature. That is, we have three types of what? Dimensional analysis which we focus on. So we have mass, which is represented by capital letter M, time represented by T, capital, and then we have also length, which is the L in the brackets like that. So from there, we are going to solve the questions. The first question reads, the centripetal force F acting on a particle moving uniformly in a circle may depend upon mass, velocity, and radius of the circle. Drive the formula of F using dimensional analysis. So they are just cardinal points or keywords that you should abide to when answering this kind of question. So from there, we can start. So question 1. So they are saying the centripetal F. So I'm going to write F like that. May depend. So may depend, we use directly proportional symbol, which is like this. Now, may depend on mass. I'm going to write M. So these values that are right are written after what? After the direct proportional symbol. We raise these datas with any power of your choice. So I'm going to put to power x, and then that is may depend on what? Velocity, which is v. I'll put y, radius, I'll put z. So from there, I'm going to introduce a constant by putting an equal to symbol. So that is force is equals to constant m x vy r z. So what am I going to do now is to write the dimension of each variable given. So for force, we know to say that force is equals to mass, ma. So mass is SI unit, that is kg, acceleration meters per second squared. Now I'm going to be getting the dimensions of each from there. So for mass, which is kg, it is represented by capital letter M. And then L, which is meter, is represented by what? L. S, time, which is T with negative 2 like that. So from there, I should also focus on the mass. Mass is measured in kgs, so its dimension, that is M. And then radius, velocity, velocity, that is meters per second square. Per second, that is M. I'm going to get then S, that is time, -1 like that, and then radius is measured in meters, which is then. So from there, after finding the dimension of each, I should now replace them in the formula. So for force, I'm going to get this and substitute there. So that is M L T -2 is equals to K M, that is what? Capital letter M raised to power x. Radius, velocity, that is L T negative raised to power y. For radius, we have L raised to power z. So from there, I'm going to rewrite, that is M L T negative 2 is equals to constant M raised to power X. So this Y is being multiplied with everything there inside the brackets. So it's Y times 1, which is L to power Y, negative 1 times Y, that is T to the power negative Y, L to the power Z. So from there, I'm going to be equating each letter with the other letter. So I'll start with M. In this case, M is raised to power 1. So M raised to power 1 is equals to, I'm having 1M this side, so M raised to power X. So under rules of indices, the bases are the same. I'm going to focus on the power, that is X is equals to 1. And then from there, I should also find the value of what? Y. That is T to power negative 2. This side is equals to T to power negative Y. So the bases are the same, equate the power. Negative 2 is equals to negative Y. So these negatives, they are going to cancel each other. We are going to remain with Y is equals to 2. Now, what about the value of what? Z. So that is L raised to power 1 is equals to L raised to power Y multiplied by L raised to power Z. The bases are the same and then they are being multiplied. Under rules of indices, if you are multiplying what is similar, add the power. So that is L to power 1 is equals to L Y plus Z. So from there, I'm going to equate, that is 1 is equals to Y plus Z. The value of Y is 2. So 1 is equals to 2 plus Z. So that is 1 minus 2 is equals to Z. The value of Z, that is negative 1. So after finding these values, you are going now to replace them in your respective value of X, Y, and Z. So let me just have this part. So from there, that is force is equals to constant mass, the value of X, that is 1. And then velocity raised to power, the value of Y, that is 2. Radius raised to power negative 1. So from there, force is equals to constant. So M to power 1 is the same as writing M. So this square, this one, under rules of indices, we learn that writing like this is the same as me writing. To kill this negative, I should introduce 1 over R like that. So I should multiply. Force is equals to constant times that, I'm going to get K mv square over what? Over R. In that case, my constant, in most cases, that is 1. So the formula is equals to mv square over R. So this is the final answer for question 1. So if you have found this video interesting, don't forget to like and share.